Hari Om, Sree Narayana Suktham, Part 4, English word meaning. Before that, Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu, Dirgha Aishman Bhava, Stribhya Dirgha Sumangali Bhava, Sarva Mangalani, Aishwaryani Api, Abhivriddhir Bhavatu, Tadhastu. So this part 4 and the next one, the next ensuing session also, it gives a very beautiful description about the Atma, how it is in the Hridaya, how the Paramatma is in the Atma. A very physical description. Let us see the verse and then we shall see the meaning. These two parts, especially this one and the next one which I am going to talk to, part number 5, is very important in Narayana Suktham. So I am continuing. Santatagum shilabhistulam patya kosha sannibham tasyante sushiragum sukshmam tasmin sarvam pratishtitam tasya madhye mahanagnir vishwarshir vishwadho mukah sograbhu vibhajantishtannaharam ajarak kavihi Tiryagurdhvamadashayi Rashmayastasya Santata Santapayati Swandevamat Mapatatalmastakaha. With this I will end this one. Then the next one, Tasya Madhye. Santatagam Shilabhistu Lampatya Kosha Sannibham. Santatagam, Sam plus Satatham. Satatan Jabet, always do the Jabet. You add some, it will become Santatagam. The gum is a meter for the chandas, for chanting. So, Sam plus Satatham is Santatam. Sam plus Karaha, Shankaraha, like that you will come. That in joining, it's Sandhi rules. Satatham continuous, Sam completely continuous. Purely continuous. Santatagam Shilabihi. Now see the Shilabihi. Shila contains a stone. Shilabihi by the stone. Santatagam Shilabhistu Lampati. Lampati plus Lampatya Kosha. Akosha Sannibham. So Lampati is hanging. Lamp is a dhatu. Lampati is a Prathama Purushaha Ekavachanam. He, like that, it, he. Lampati, Saha Lampati is hanging. So it is hanging by the stones. Shilabi, Santatagam Shilabihi. Santatagam Shilabhistu Lampatihi. Akosha, Kosha is a pocket. Complete pockets, like that. Akosha, you can, Ang is a dhatu, it's a upasarga. They add it to give force to kosha. Vitta kosha means bank, bank room, vault, like that. Santatagam shilabhistu lampatya kosha samnibham. Nibha is similar. Similar, sam, again, sannibham, sam plus nibham. So, similar, what is similar? Similar. It is similar to what? It is hanging like by the stones. We saw that Padma Kosha, the lotus flower in the previous Vibhaga part. So it is hanging like a stone. Shilabihi, by the stones, it is hanging like that. That's what it says. Sannibham, continuously. It's what is hanging, whether they are referring to the string theory. Everything is attached to a string, the entire universe, you know. Shilabhistu Lampati hanging. Akosha, that like a pouch. It's a pouch, Sannibham. So it is hanging like a pouch, the Atma, the lotus flower. You know, so he refers to similarity of a pouch. Akosha, Kosha. Like a pouch, how it is hanging? It is hanging, the lotus flower. Let us see what is the next one. Santatagam Shilabhistu Lampatya Kosha Sannibham Tasyante Sushiragum Sukshmam Tasmin Sarvam Pratishtitam Tasyante, tasya ante, in the end. Anta means final. Inside also is there, but here you have to take in the end, tasya of that. Tasyante. For students, tasya is nothing but sahataute, tamtautan, tena shashti vibhakti. Sixth vibhakti, possessive case, genitive. Sahataute, tamtautan, tena tabhyam taihi, tasmaitabhyam tebhyah, tasmatidabhyam tebhyah, tasya tayoho tesham, tasya, tasmin tayoho teshu. Seventh. Tasya, office. So, tasyante, of that hanging, whatever it is they are saying, is similar to the pouch hanging, the lotus flower is hanging, the Atma. Let us see what is there. Tasya ante sushiram. Sushiragum, in the chanting you say, but it is sushiram. Sukshmam. Sushiram means it's an opening. Sukshma means it's a subtle, minute opening. Sushiragum, Sukshmam, you have to take it as a one Bahuvrihi compound. Bahuvrihi compound. Vrihi is rice, continuous. So, tasyante sushiragum sukshmam. So, the opening is sukshma, minute. On the end, there is an end, there is an opening. That's what they are saying when it is hanging like a pouch. The lotus flower, upside down, adhomukam, we saw that last class. Tasyante sushiragum sukshmam tasmin sarvam pradishtitam. In that, tasmin, again seventh vibhakti. Tasya tayoho tesham, tasmin, in that, on that. Sarvam, all, pratishtitam. Prati, sta is standing, establishing, or. And you have the ikta pratyaya, all this thumb will come, pratishtitam. I am not going deep, but sta is the dhatu, that means established. Sarvam pratishtitam, pra is upasargaha. Tishtati, tishtami, and all will come. In the ikta pratyaya, with the sta dhatu, you can go to Krizanta and you can see these formats. Pratishtitam, Yatu pratyaya also you will get Jnayam and all, but the ikta pratyaya will get the thumb. Pratishtitam tasyante sushiragum sukshmam. Sushiram sukshmam. Sarvam pratishtitam tasya madhye mahanagnir. Tasya madhye mahanagnir. Maha-agni. Tasya madhye. Of that, in the center, Agni is there. Tasya madhye mahanagnir vishwarchish vishwadho mukaha. Vishwasya archishaha. Archishaha is flame. It's a very Vedic word for flame. Archishaha. Archish. Archishmana shidakumbo videyatma. Like that we have seen in Vishnu Sahasranama also. Archish. Tasya madhye mahanagnir vishwasya archis. The energy, the flame, the archis of the Vishwa, of the universe. Tasya madhye Maha Agnir, in that Madhye, in the center, Maha Agnir Vishwasya, Vishwarchish, Vishwataha Mukaha, Vishwato Mukaha. So it will be Vishwataha. From the universe, the Mukaha comes. That means he has that from the small opening that Maha Agnir can see everywhere. Because all the mukha comes to him there. That means he can see everything. That is arthaha. Vishwataha mukaha. From the Vishwa, from the universe, the mukaha. The mukha is the face, means sight, nose, smelling, tasting and all, hearing. Everything comes from the Vishwataha to that flame. So everything can be seen by the Maha Agnir. Everything is flame only, energy only, glow. Archish is the correct word, is glow, flame, glow. So tasya madhye mahanagnir vishwarchish vishwataha mukaha sograbhuk vibhajan tishtanaharam ajara kavihi saha agrabhuk. Agra means front, before you, in the front, bhuk. Bhuk is dhatu for eating, an eater. Eating, he is the forefront of everybody eating. That's artha. Saha. So means if you split it will be saha. Ramaha jayati, Ramo jayati. Saha plus agraha, so graha they will say. Saha agraha, he, the agraha, is the eater of everything, means he makes you to eat everything. That's artha we have to take. Bhuk is a dhatu for eating, bhojanam and all. Saha, agraha, friend, sogra bhuk, eating, vibhajan, he distributes. Vibhajan, see, vibhajyate and all means dividing, distributing. He distributes the food to everybody, divides the food to everybody, distributes. Sogra bhuk, vibhajan, vibhajyati, vibhajyate, Sogra bhuk, vibhajan, tishtan is standing on. Tishtan is a shatru pratyaya. Tishtami, we say, no sta. Tishtami, like that. Tishtan, aham tishtan asmi, I am going on standing. So, standing. Sogra bhuk, vibhajan, tishtan, na ahara. He doesn't take the ahara. Ahara is a very common word in India, in all languages. Sogra bhuk, na ahara, he doesn't take, no. Sogra bhuk, vibhajan, tishtan, nahara, ajaraha kavi. Jaraha is old age, he's a jaraha, is an old man. I call him as a jaraha. Jara, vyadi, everything has to go away. We say in Vishnu Sahasranamam also. The old age should not be there. Decaying body should not be there. Jaraha is an old man. Kavihi is a learned man. Kavihi is not really a poet, learned man. Ajaraha, what the verse is, Ajaraha, he is not an old man. He cannot decay. Ajaraha kavihi. Sogra bhuk, vibhajan, tishtan, nahara, ajara kavihi. Not jaraha, ajaraha. A is a dhatu, ajadi pratyaya, we put for opposite meanings like adharma, akarma and all. An we put for swaras. This is for Vyanjanani. That is called haladi and ajadi. An adi, an avashyakam, an uchitam and all for kaka, a, I, u, an we put. Ajara kavihi. Then tiryagur dhvamadastayi rashmayastasya santatha. Tiryak is a horizontal. It's a very famous verse. Is the Pythagoras theorem in Sanskrit. Dirga chatura sahasra akshaya tiryakmani parshvamani ischa yadu pratak bhuta. You do the pratak bhutam, you do the square on the tiryakmani on the horizontal on the sides and parshvamani on the sides. So tiryak sogra bhuk vibhajan tishtan nahara ajara kavihi tiryagurdvaha urdvaha adaha tiryagurdva urdhva tiryagurdvamada shayi also urdhva adaha down shayi reclining. In all these areas is there, in the diagonals, in the sides, in the urdhvam, urdhvaya namaha, adharaya namaha, below adaha, urdhvaha, adaha, shayi, in the declining, in the reclining. So tiryagurdhvamadashayi rashmaya. Rashmi is again the flame, the sparks of light. Rashmi, harihi hari harayah. Is it not? Rashmaya harayah is bahuvachanam. Prathama vibhakti ikaranta pullinga shabda. That's all. Rashmaya bahuvachanam, plural for Rashmi. So grabhu tiryagurdhvamadashayi rashmaya tasya santa. His rashmaya office, the flame of his santata, continuous. Satatham, santatha. Sam plus satata. Santatha, going on continuous is flame. In where? Tiryakmani, urdvaha, adaha. Everywhere it goes, is flame. Though it is in a very small, sukshma place. Sushiram, sukshma we saw. But the flames goes everywhere. He can see everything. Everything comes to him for his sight. Vishwataha mukaha. And that is a flame. That sushiram, sukshmam, that opening, the subtle opening, there is a maha agni. And That Agni is continuous, it cannot be extinguished. Ajaraha, non-decaying. What is light? Photons, non-decaying. Photons are different particles. They are not the normal particles like your hydrogen atoms or particles, photons, protons or neutrons or electrons. No. Photons are particles in light. See how they say Ajaraha. They have identified that the particle in light is Ajaraha, non-decaying. He cannot age. See the science behind this also. Tiryagurdhvamadashayi rashmayastasya santata santapayati swam deham apatatalamastakaha. Santapayati. Completely he heats up. He is heating. Tapayati is causing everything to get heated. Is a Nijanta Pratyaya, causative. Tapayati. Tapam, Surya Tapam, we know it's a normal Indian word only in all languages. Heat. Tapayati, he causes the heat. Nijanta Pratyaya, Ekavachanam, Pratama Purusha. Tapayati, Tapatina, Tapa, yeah, Yakaranta comes me always, mostly it is Nijanta, causative. Patami, Patayami. I am reading, I am causing, making you read. So, Tiryagurdhvamadashayi rasmayastasya santata santapayati swandeham. Tapayati swam, his own deham. He heats up his own body also. That's after the flame. It's a fusion process. The Agni is heating itself like a fusion, like a nuclear reaction. So, Santapayati swam deham apatala, from the foot. Tala is the bottom. Padam, patala, pada tala. A means complete, ang, upasarga. Complete, totally, apada tala. From the bottom of the feet, mastaka to the head. He is completely heating himself like a nuclear fusion, a nuclear reaction. Maybe fusion. Atoms merging and creating the heat. Fission is atoms breaking over iron. Breaking and creating the heat. This is fusion. Atoms combining, fusing together, joining together. See how they have defined the Atma, the Purusha is actually, it's a Padma Kosha. Like a Padma, like a lotus flower only, Adamukha, seeing down, Upari, Nabi Upari, all we have saw. Vitasyanthe and all, Vitasthi, finger, this one span of 12 fingers, 12 inches if you want. This is finger, it cannot be 1 inch, the width of the finger, but 12 fingers is a Vedic. So, hanging down, seeing the navel, inside there is a small hole, there is a Maha Agni, which is continuously flaming everywhere in all sides. Tiryakmani, Parshvamani or Urdhvaha, Adaha and all. Shayi, Shayanam, Shayi slanting. Everywhere, Sarvam is there, Pratishtitam. Everywhere he is the established Atma, the energy. And it is heating its own self. Like a nuclear fusion. Santapayati swadeham. Sam tapayati swam deham apadatala mastakaha. From the foot to the head. Self-heating only, nuclear fusion only. Energy. See how beautifully the next verse is Tasya Madhye Vagnishika. I will, next class we will say. So this is the verse. So that means it's a clear indication how the Narayana is the Purusha is a Maha Agni only. Though it is the smallest of the small Agni, the biggest of the biggest. Anoho Aniyan Mahati Mahiyan. That's what Yamadharmaraja tells Nachiketa. Smallest of the small and the biggest of the big is your Atma, the Ragasyam he gives. So and that is heating the entire universe. So it's an explanation that how the Narayana, who is there in every atom, how is function? That's why we say the Atma is in the heart. Madhya Atmani Tishtati. Angushta Matra Purusha. Size of a finger, thumb and all. Another Vedic explanation. So then we shall go to the next class. Now kindly subscribe to my channel for the continuity till such time. Bhuyat Tavat Shubhamangalam Hari Om.